Hello friends, my name is Tejas Patil and today's date is 13 August 2022 and today's topic is static and non-static variables. First we will see how JVM works when we developing uh, any software. So basically there are three areas, method method area, then class area, then stack memory, and then heap memory. In area there are classes, then in stack there are methods and variables are saved. In stack memory there are methods and variables are saved, and then in heap memory objects are saved. Now we will see how when we uh, do some task, how flow of control occurs. Then if we call means we call a class, in that, suppose consider in that class there is a m1 method. Then we go to means every main method is static, because whenever we call any other method, we take a reference of other method. So but it's not true about main method. Main method is a static method, that means it does not require any reference. That is why our first flow of JVM goes to main method. Then uh, from whenever we call class, uh, from area, it flow means thread goes to uh, stack area. In stack area methods and variables are there. Then it follow the procedure, means in the block of main method whatever the procedures are there, they do. Means if there are m1 method, m2 method, then that thread starts and it goes to m1, then m2, and then finally we suppose that there is a sysout statement is there. If all these things done, then after that, that generated thread is died, means it's over. Now there is a two methods, means there are two methods to call, means go to uh, go to in class area or stack. Means if we suppose if we take example of Amazon server or Amazon shopping app. That time when we log in, means whenever we enter user ID and password and we click on login, that time one thread goes to a database and it calls the means it checks, and it, if our information is correct, then it shows the our account. That time when our account is shown, that time that thread is completed. Then we click to, suppose we click to add cart, then that time again one thread is generated, and again after completing that procedure, it complete means that thread is died. That means in stack memory thread is generating, and at the same time it diffuses. Now we means static. What is actually static? Static means there is a large difference between means there are three types of variable: local, instance, and static. Local variables are limited to method, instance are limited to class. But the main difference between static and instance variable is that instance variable changes, means they, if we call from another method to instance variable, it changes its value. But it's not same about the static. Static is always stays constant, and it always shows the last updated value. Then we will see how object calls the static variable. Now this static means class calls to method, then it goes to object, and then again object calls to static. So this is the flow of control, how the static variables are work. And it's not true about non-static variables. That's all from my side. Thank you.